So this is price right now, as you can see, very bullish in terms of like the high time frame. You got monthly breakout, weekly pullback, weekly confirmation, daily pullback, daily confirmation. This is where we're at here with the daily confirmation. Daily pullback, daily pullback, daily confirmation, confirmation. This was a weekly pullback, weekly confirmation, which is this here. And obviously, you know the monthly is buying away. So now today, obviously yesterday was a big rally, but gave us a CF on daily. So did expect some kind of pullback today because of the extension. Because this, I say extension, this run here, which is probably equivalent to this run back here. Or this run here. So we look at it in not much different. The first two run, they had 3 push already. So that push yesterday was a daily breakout, so you do expect some kind of pullback. What pullback do we have? We had a H1 pullback, H4 now gives a pullback. So what's that to H4? It's a pullback to H4, okay, H4 recent breakout down here. And anyone don't know about what concept or being for those fine, this is BPE. So about breakout for me. So that's a H1 pullback. So what? This middle H1 roadblock. This is the first one. Price stuck there. This level is quite important. Why? This is the first pullback. Also at the same time, you know what time this move start. This is start of the move, and it's happened at 2 o'clock, which is the London boys. Sorry, New York boys. So do they want to defend their buys? Well, let's wait and see. But at the moment, we recently had a H1 break to the downside. There was a nice sell earlier on. Once this break back, just give you another VR. So we got VR, and then you could sell from this VR here. You would have a low time frame setup in there somewhere. We just in this is kind of area now where if I stuck for B. Let's see what it does there. This zone could be important too, because these two are like equal low or double low. So that could be like liquidity for coming out to this roadblock. See what I want to do. The next one would be this EF here, this FU candle here. This one. In line with the daily. Let's mark the weekly daily level. OCD, so I'll put it where I need to go. Otherwise it's gonna bug me. What's price doing? Still 54. There's a few M5 candle that I need to break for me to think price gonna drop. The first level is 57, so I'm down to 54, so there's another level down there, but I'll get that to that in a bit. Let's mark all this level. So that's a weekly and daily with H4, daily origin breakout. Let's extend this. It'll be a while before price come down here. I don't think it reached there, but we'll see. So right now in terms of daily, I think we're in this range here. Last push down. So you got in a big time frame, we're in this range. In another time frame, after it's making low, 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 high, low, low, internal range, we're in this range. And on a lower time frame, after making high internal range, this is the recent range. Hope that makes sense. So now, well, if we go to H4, got food level there, and here, this is, for me, this is quite a strong level. So I want to see what price does here. I mean, in terms of like premium discount of the daily breakout, we're still quite high up. You know, even the H4, that's H4 breakout here. So also that's a daily breakout here, quite high up. So we're checking the M1, sorry, H1. The recent breakout is here. Let's see what price does here. It's giving us a support level, but the candle not closed yet. Still a long way. So we can still look for. But ideally, I would like to look for sell, but we're in this zone roadblock. So, and this is the crucial. This area is crucial because this is where the London boys enter. You got the New York enter buy here. London enter sell here. New York enter buy here. So around here is quite a lot of action going on, and that also filled this gap here, that opening gap. So right now, if we're scalping, that's H1 sell breakout. M30 also did a recent sell breakout. It's not easy breakout though. Body now closed below that. Let's look at M15. Just like a wick, like a messy, no clear breakout, easy breakout or whatnot. Because obviously it's right now the buyer and the seller are kind of playing around this level, like I said earlier, about how wide this is strong level. Like I say, you got the New York around here, London around here, then the New York here, and that's the start of the push. So that buy was more stronger than the sell earlier. After a breakthrough, retest low. But now we're back here now where the battle occurs. So let's see if the buy want to hold it. So in terms of CMP, we got M50 break to downside, M5, no pullback yet. We had a pullback M5. So in terms of this, did have that mark earlier. Haven't quite reached there. Right now the range is here between this. After that M15 breakout, we trade at M15, knowing you have to understand what time frame you're trading. So what range you're playing, because obviously this is the M15 breakout, right? Yeah. So that's the range. Because obviously if you have a price close above this, then we're bullish, right? And then you check on what's that to the M30. That's M30, that's also bullish. Same line. And then what's that to H1? H1 to further up. So if that price close above that, we have a pullback to the M30 for the H1, then you'll be playing this range here. Not this one, this is a new range. Make sense? So it's range by range. You guys can hear me okay? Just double check. I've been talking to myself and I'm not sure you guys heard me or hear me. Alright. So let's see now if we can get this scalp. Oh. Okay, let's see. We're in this zone, this M5 FU candles. This is what the candle I'm saying that you need to hold. If that doesn't hold, price will look like it need to drop for like, I don't know, probably 100 pips to this area. But that did hold, price did not close below it. And then had another M1 candle in here. That's a that I thought need to hold. There you go. Somewhere, let me see, where is it? M1 candle. This one here. That's the same level. M1. This one. Okay. So overall it's inside the M5 candle anyway, so we'll leave it at that. What we'll do. Alright, let's go back to it. What we got? Reject of that, form of support. Back to the origin of the breakout. M5 is most likely did a pullback. Price too close. No range to trade to. Even if you get M1 now. M1 confirmation, high risk. Not a good range to trade to. Reason being, this is the M5 breakout. So you look at that, how many, if that be M1, break this level. No, it's too close. It's not worth it. Let's look back at today's price. So once you know you had a VR here, another VR here, from here, you know price would drop to the next. Let's get rid of this. To the next low block. Okay, it's tapping there already, but you wanna close inside here. So that was that. Then you check on M30, M15. So you had M15 breakout to the upside. Obviously, you're doing live. When you're doing live, you start from a low time frame first. But ideally, you wouldn't wanna. I wouldn't wanna trade M1 unless it's a probably A plus setup. So M15 to the upside. So check that to the upside. The M30. M30 is a breakout here. So obviously H1 break to the downside. So M30 would break the downside. That's an H1 here. After VR. M30 no pullback. M15 pullback. So that's check that to the M30, which is a pullback. M5 low risk and high risk setup here. So you got break to the downside. First one here, I mean, it doesn't look like it, but it is a breakout. And then you got another breakout. And what's this? You know, been with me the group long enough, you know that's a price come inside the VR. Now close above it, which it rejected, close underneath, so that's a reject VR. So you can sell from here. I wait for pullback to this level and sell, or sell kind of close above the high. Would not hit your stop loss. If you sell in the worst position, which is kind of close, that would be your kind of entry. If you wait for pullback, let's see where would you pull back with, or M1, because you know M5 sell right already, so you can wait for. You can wait for what is that? Bearish bullish break, but pullback, confirmation in this pair. That will be your entry. Or if you were marking from the breakout, cause of the breakout here, it will be this one, right? This will be your entry candle, right? And let's do we get it? Yes, we got it. Why that? Because this is engulfing, now take the previous low, took the previous low, tap into it, sell. But no, I didn't take that trade, I wasn't around the time, I don't think. I had a couple trade earlier. Okay, what we got? M1 to the downside, we have M5. with M15. Oh no, this isn't, like I said, even though the M1 confirmation is so close to the M5 breakout to the upside. This, yeah, let me change the color. That's the M5 break to the upside, right? So when the M1 confirmation did happen, that would be your TP, right? Because so it's too close. Too close. Alright, let's look for. This is a nice zone to play with. Oh, I got to tap that. This one. Awesome, mate. Well done. I'll take a look at that point. Oh, nice. So are you starting to get it now? Yes, brother. Nice. Very nice. I'm sure you close your profit by now, right? I hope so. Only because, like I mentioned, where do you sell from? What price? On what setup? The one I talked about up here? This one, or well, I wouldn't sell here to be fair. Too close. Price too close. Too close to my TP. Not good ratio. This level here is the one that we're looking at. This price here. This M5 candle has been respected. Okay. Let's see how this candle closed. Nice, nice. How do you find over there? Over where? It's only they can let you annotate, right? Like we do a Zoom call on YouTube, but then that'll be messed up too. Okay, wicked. Nice, that's a nice sell. Yeah, if you look on high time frame, it's more clear, right? Like I mean, I scalp a lot, but if you look on high time frame, it's a lot clearer, right? Okay, let's just say you traded support to resistant, support to resistant. You know, I mean, I'm talking about just A and V level. Resistant, support, resistant, support, resistant, support. And within that, especially high time frame, within that area that you had a pullback and that you can find setup, you know what I mean? Example, like you had this H1 break to downside, right? And obviously we had a breakdown downside, so you're expecting prices sell. So on a low time frame, in here you had a setup, you can sell it, especially when price is at the highest point. Because if you're selling, you want to sell at the highest point, right? You want to sell at a good price. So let's see. Oh, I want to clear weather. Okay, let's go this way. There you go. Okay, no, man. Yeah, well, thanks. I appreciate that, but really, the credit go to you, brother. Cause you put time and effort to ask me a question and do the testing and keep your eye open for look and join the group and discuss things. So really, it's down to you. Yeah, I can provide education, but it all come down to you. And especially when it comes to emotion and psychology, they are the bigger parts of that. That's something that no one can help but yourself. Every trader. Yeah, if you have a good understanding of the concept of the price action, then that helps a bit. But yeah, so no, I mean, as much as I appreciate the message, the credit is all back to you, brother. You done the effort. You joined the session. But yeah, I was just saying, this here, when you see this kind of down move, there's gonna be when price give you a setup here. You can sell from there, especially when it's at the highest point, like I said, because that's where you want to be selling. That's more like a high possibility setup, right? So when you look at high time frame, it's a bit more clearer, But the thing is, have you got the patience to wait for that? You know, wait for that setup. Because sometimes I trade scalp on 50 minutes because I'm on the chart like in the morning. If I'm lucky, probably for an hour or less than that, and then now I'm on the chart again. I'll probably be here for an hour because I've got so much thing to do outside trading. So when I go on here, if I only got an hour, I can't really look at hourly setup and things like that. So I'm just like on a 50 minute. It's still the same, just smaller time frame, and the thing with smaller time, a bit more noise. But 50 minute, like just the same as the 1 hour resistance support, little noise here, mess around here, but so I just look in there and find my A plus setup kind of thing. So that's how we do it. Where did I had a sell earlier? I had a sell somewhere in here, I believe, if I remember right. Let's check my group. Whereas sometimes I backtest a lot and I check a lot. So we got a sell at 802. 802. This sell here with M1 lot candle up. Oh yeah, so you got where's 802? Yeah, this sell here. Caught this sell here. Same again what we discussed. Once that and my CF, the CF happened. See for me, this here, I sold here. I didn't sold here because this CF wasn't an EG. But as price come down, look where it closes below the low. So I know there's a bit of momentum. So my 1-to-1 was there. Cause on M1 I only do 1-to-1 because there's quite a lot of noise. And it didn't really get me a 1-to-1, but I closed half in some profit. And then break even, then come back, hit my break even. It wasn't far from 1-to-1, as you can see. Wasn't far off that. Then I took some off around here because I knew this doji was messing about a bit. And once he gave this bullish break, when price come down closer here, and then obviously come back, hit me break even, and then I had another one, a little buy, I believe is here somewhere, which hit my TP. I think this one here. This is what I call reject VR. Once it's yeah, you got this is just reading price action, brother. Just from like how I learned about reading price action. That there, that there. And that was like within an hour or so of my sitting down on this chart. And after that, it was just more about back testing. Go on my phone. Where's it on? There. So once this candle closed, because it's an easy breakout, I put it just below the low of that, and just 1-to-1, which obviously you see I got it. Why I took 1-to-1 off this candle, because this CF or reject VR, but this breakout is engulfing. So it's a lot of momentum. You just read the price. Look where reject off here. Come down, reject up, pump up, give you a breakout, and the candle close above near the highest point. So that was to me show that okay, the momentum's still there. I can get a 1-to-1. Well, I hope most time I'm right. So that was the two sets I've done today, and this is just because I'm just trading the M15 time frame. Obviously, ideally like to trade on the same time frame of in direction of the H1 and H4 and whatnot. But this one I was a bit wary because we are near this price here. I was quite wary to take that trade, but nevertheless I did take it because the setup was there. You see, it's just a perfect A plus scalp setup. What you got is break to a downside here, EG breakout. When you got here, you got no pullback on the M5, right? You got no pullback. All you got is engulfing. Yeah, there's no VR. That's what I want. I don't want a VR. And then EG, but in that EG he had, and in this engulfing he had a M1 pullback and an M1 confirmation. Oh, okay, where's the music on? One minute, guys. Yeah, so you got this here's a pullback, and this here's a confirmation, and then no, sorry, what year was it that I'm talking about? Well, I'm talking about this. Now I'm talking about this. The 15 breakout, EGM5, EGM5, M1VR, M1VR. So while it was why I was hesitant to take it, but the setup was there. So this is hence why I moved my. I'll take partial quickly, and oh, price did reject it. Look at that. Let's see. Okay, I'm at 11 minutes. So you got a support, which is support. F5. See another reason why I didn't take this. You know, we did have a confirmation here. It's too close, right? And look what happened. The TV's taken it. It can't quite come back up. It's not good, is it? This is why you have to pick the right trade in the best setup, and that's all down to backtesting. So okay, M5 VR. Wait for this candle close. Okay, now I'll break that too. In that case, M3. M3 will break too. Okay. F5, okay then, let's see. I want to pull back, don't give me a pullback. I don't want to buy at the high. Something I learned not to do. Right now I don't go to M1 setup, I trade M5 but later, so maybe I'll try. Yeah, maybe. That's not what I do, but I do recommend staying M5. M1's a lot of noise, you know, but you gotta be really experienced, and you know, because it is a lot of noise. But just try to learn read price action, you know. I think price action is quite important. So no pullback for me to bloody buy from. See if I enter a candle close here, get 1 to 1, the stop loss quite big, you see. Stop loss is 100 pips. Below the low. 30, less than, less than 30 pips. Where's my TP? What level is this? Level. Fresh level. Fresh level. So your fresh level is before the 1-to-1, so it's not ideal. You know, if you had a pullback and have a bet entry, enter, and then let's say that's there, and your 1-to-1 is around here, then yeah, I would take that. So price reject this. Okay. Waiting for M15 candle to close. Most likely will close as a buy breakout, and then 30 would close the buy breakout too. Well, M30 still got 22 minutes. M5's got a VR, so But that M5 EIVR is quite close to M15. It's gonna break the M15, so. Okay, each one. Each one there. 30. QM. So you know, if this close as well, no, if M15 closes this now, M30 is here, candle not close, we still got 20 minutes. M5 is the lowest you can go for a sell. What I mean by M5 breakout. This one M1 breakout is no good. Now, obviously, it can still do and give you a VR to after that needs to happen for M5 to break to the downside. But in terms of like enter for setup, you wouldn't go an M1 because the time frame's not aligned with each other. So this is one. Let's look at the Saxo. See what Saxo's like. Oh, Saxo got bearish break. Okay. Looks like Saxo's got a break to the downside. Pull back to daily, obviously. So got a good range to trade to. So once that break, so today's price action was better on Saxo. So once that we got that break, we got a H1 breakout 2 here, which is more or less the same. But this is A plus setup on high time frame. Then you got low time setup. So this is why another reason why I tend to spend a lot of time on H1 and M15 really than H4, because H4 sometimes it can be misleading with different broker. $3 for candle close. We have a M15 breakout to the upside. I like to see M5 engulfing down. I don't want no level support on here. I want that to be a green candle. Let's see what we got. Okay, what we had activities engulfing M5 close. Oh yeah, M15. So you do L1 breakout, sell, must come back. Whoa, that candle there. That just dropped. Didn't give a chance to enter. Well, what was just here a minute ago? No. Let's see. Let's see how big is it. 20 pips. Nah, too close to the breakout. I didn't take this by the way, I'm just marking them. They just fly without me. Well, the M1 confirmation. This is another thing to look at when you look at the enter, have you got enough good range. So, M15, M5 engulfing. You got reject M1, but no good. Want another red, small red candle here. Ideally, want another small red candle. Another small red coming out to origin. Then we have a engulfing white candle down here. That'd be ideal. Then we can look for buy. Why we look for buy? Because M15 is a buy breakout. But this wick here. See that mark? Let's see. I don't wanna see if they're too high up. On an F5 candle to give me a red candle. On an F5, F5, F5. Do you know why we want a red candle, right? Well, I'm not saying it's going to give us, but want it so that it can just play along with our A plus setup. No, I don't want to see F here, not here, no. So we're at the highest points of H1. M30 is still bearish. The candle not close yet. M15 bullish. So ideally M5 bear, or we can look for come down here, give us M1 CF, and just take a little scalp 1-1. Do not like this CF here because we're quite high up from the M5 breakout. While the setup can play out, it's not a high possibility for me. I like to have a good range for it. There's an M1. 7 more minutes. Then we have this kind of close, most likely a bearish up VR to H1, which will be here. Price too close to each other. That will be in here. That's a breakout there. Then we can look for M15 and 5. See if any price can give us some sort of indication that it's gonna sell, or is it gonna buy? So we wanna give it a little pullback to buy, because M15 is buy here. So we just gotta wait and see what price gives us. This one was a good buy, but like I said, I didn't want to take it because it was too high up. It did play out, but what I mean by too high up is when it come down to this level. Reverse here, I don't know why reverse there. There's no level that I can see there. Nevertheless, it did give a setup, but I didn't take it. F15 buy. And go through. Okay, yeah, I thought that was you. Yeah, inshallah, we sort something out on the weekend for you. If you're free in the weekend, I'll message you. We do something in the weekend. We do that one-on-one session for you. That I promise you. M1 to the downside. So you wouldn't take this as well. This CF is not an engulfing. See? And if you took that, most like this, your stop loss bit here, you would have got stopped out. And if you take it here, and next one when it's engulfing, you won't get your 121. Because it would be below the low, right? Nowhere near 121. So there was no setup there. This is nothing, mate. This is nothing. This is just basic. You see, when I do your session. You know the basic, why not? Yeah, you seem to get the hang of it. What time is it? 1 o'clock. Alright, I'm just gonna review today's chart, then call it a. So again, you got today close as a buy breakout, which is completely the second cycle, because the monthly was buy, weekly pullback, weekly confirmation. Then you had a daily pullback, daily confirmation, which I explained earlier on. So if you missed it, you can rewatch it. So this was the buy. We had a H1 pullback, H4 now pullback, and a H1 pullback. Then we had a H1 VR again. Then you could have found a sell in there if you're up that early. Now price at this level that I said that this is a level that either the buy one, hold or not, because this is the start of this run and it's happened at 2 o'clock, which is New York. The New York boy coming and sort it out. So sometime when the move happens, you want to know what time it start. Because here's a London, failed to make up, try to push it down, come back New York, push it up. So around here, this price range was a good battlefield. I'll probably reject that off now again, coming to New York. So I don't know if New York's gonna try to defend it, buy again and push it up again. Nevertheless, in terms of Rwanda, because Saxo had a bearish break anyway, H4, but in Rwanda, we still have this break on H4 down here, so the range was here to here, so we're still quite high up. But it doesn't matter because monthly, weekly, daily, H4 all buy, so when you get that happen, if you had a H1 breakout to the upside, I can see price going up, flying, take this high out. Right now, we're just in the midst of this range here because this is the previous H1 breakout. Reject off here. Like I said, this is a battlefield where they're struggling to whether want to take it down or take it up. It seems like New York's are holding it up. So that's that there. F5. So yeah, back to it. Thought I see something there. So we're just in this range now. We're at the highest point of the range. Could have a little sell there, but nothing into my A plus setup. It just depends what New York want to do, but personally at the moment H1 is bare, so price can go up depending on that M30. Has M30 close? Okay, M30 closes bullish. This is a high risk for H4. So you got H4 buy, H1 bear, come to roadblock, which is this. Give you a M30 break to upside, so that's high risk setup. But I'll probably be looking to see that any buy scalp. Another scenario is this: you got H1 buy, sorry, H1 sell, M30 bull, which is a what? What's that? That's a pullback, right? VR. So you have M30 break to downside or M50 break down, then you can look for sell. There's always two scenarios in there, so you gotta let price show you what scenario is gonna play out. This is why you have to be patient and wait for the setup. So even though M30 is buy breakout, we mark that. I see any low time I set up. No pullback M5. I mean M15 M5. So M1 pullback. So that was that. That's a pullback to M5, right? M5 here. Too close, so you don't want to trade that time frame setup. Personally, that's what I do. M15 setups down here. So M5. Let's see what that setup is. It's here. Okay, so you kind of want an engulfing down close below that, come down, and then engulfing up be a M1 buy to buy for the M15 buy. But if you get M15 sell, then you know you got a H1 high risk setup. That's how I look at the market. So I know whether I want to buy or sell. Just by reading what breakout is it, what time frame breakout is it, and also reading price action. That make sense, guys? Okay. Everyone's holding quite well. I'm in H1. Would like to see a M1 buy breakout. This looks like it's gonna be a fake out. What the hell? Why could you take this setup, guys? This sometimes this happens. You move without you, but I couldn't take that because there's no setup. The only setup was M1 reject M1 M1, but take from here. But I wouldn't take that personally because it is into my origin of the zone. This is what you call M1 M1. You did have it. But you wouldn't take that as a setup because you got M30 buy, so H1 bear, so the lowest is M15, but M15 candle's not closed yet. Take this too low. You can do a scalp now. Breakout, what is it? London or Asia? Look like London. Oh, yellow is New York. Check out New York low. If we close below this, I believe price can drop. One more minute. Not close below it. What's it? 1 o'clock. So I think this one's a manipulation candle. I think price can go back up. I believe this H1 is going to be respected. I mean, I prefer not to, but I believe this will be respected. I think the New York boys come down and look at low to get rid of all the sellers before they want to buy. Or get rid of the buy, sorry. But the real buy come when this is breakout. Because that will matches all the higher time frame narrative. How much pipped that? Was there any news? Let's see. Today's Monday. No, today's Tuesday. Is today Tuesday, man? Yeah. Tuesday the 3rd. Okay. No news. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. That's a nice big jump in it. Was that 1 hour candle? H1. No, there's 5. M5 didn't close below this, so I do believe this level will hold on the H1. This one here. Wick down to go up just like this candle here. Well, you got a zone to mark anyway. Three more minutes. Okay. I'll stay for the 15-minute. Let me see if this does it. 3 minutes. Okay, gotta close back. 1, 2, breakout EFEG. Come back here. Let's do a little scalp. This is like similar to this here. EFEG. 1, 2, breakout. Come back here. And it still hasn't decided to close below this yet. This M5 manipulation candle. Oh, that's close. I just see a nice green candle here. That's what I like to see. Not saying might not. I'm not saying that will happen, but ideally, so I can get in. That's what I like to see. And then the price give me this engulfing, and then the M1 will do something like this. And then we're gonna sell from there. Doesn't look like it's giving us a pullback. Well, we need 1,000 pip up since Sunday opening. Okay. What's it doing? Is it gonna close in this box? Or is it gonna break through? I want to pull back so we can sell. Let's not FOMO and rush in. We might just pull back to this box. Yeah, it's a close below it. Okay. Come on, give me a pullback. Continue breakout. $49. Oh, but yeah, it's got there. Continue breakout. Next one. 48. No. By this level, we can see a nice graph. No traffic. I'd like to come back and give me an entry though. Okay, it's going back. Where's the 1 hour candle? Let's go below it. No, still got 30 minutes. I wonder whether to close above this or not to hold it. Like I said, this could be a manipulation candle, take out all this low, get the buy out before they start buying. Because I don't want you to be in the same direction as them, right? When I said them, I mean the commercial. But so when price do come up here, you want to wait for confirmation, because if price do come up there and the 1 hour close above it, they are more likely to defend this level. So do wait for confirmation when they come here. Don't just enter. What they've done is take out all this buyer that put a stop loss under here, and then you think you get in, come back, take out one more time. Usually they're doing threes. Usually they're doing three because psychology wise, in terms of human brain, after you had 2 stop loss or 3 stop loss, you would not want to enter, would you? So this is what they're trying to do. But mini candle. Just got to pull back on the M1. We want to engulf in the M5. Go on, one more minute. You got engulfing. Oh, let's pump it up. 10, 5, 4. We got, wait there, VR. Okay, this kind of close I might enter for buy here. Not ideal, but just the momentum of it. Below there, let's see what M5 is. Yeah, ideal. Go to here where I want to sell from. Oh, I missed it. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, I'll enter now. Not the next candle that I like. I enter here. Normally when you enter this kind of setup, you want the next candle to just pump up straight away. Didn't quite do that. So we're there. TP's back right, and this is the area that I'm looking to sell from anyway. Oh, bloody hell. TP was it? 38, 58, 19. 58, 19. Stop loss 52, 87. I just enter small small buy here, because like I said, this momentum candle, but normally we have this momentum candle, next candle boost up, so this, I don't like this price action, but nevertheless I'm in already. The TP is back right, this is the kind of area I'm looking price to target before I think about looking for a sell setup. My entry is at 55.10. 55.10. 55.10. 55.20. Right there. That's my 1-to-1. Stop loss 52.84. 52.90. F5. Let a green candle be nice, and then a red candle with a green candle there. and then a green candle again, and then we get a red candle, and we look to sell there. Let's just go with my A plus setup. This setup here just reading price action. Size small lot here. This is more of, this setup here is more what I'm looking for to go with this here. But you gotta have confirmation, right? Because it looks like price come back to the H1 level, so don't know if it's gonna close below this or not. 30 more minutes. Still think it's gonna sell only because it breaks out this M5 candle. But price is a bit crap at the moment. Look at that. It's been 4 minutes and I'm still trading the M1 setup. Normally, if I'm trading the M1 setup, we get VR normally 2-3 minutes. You'll hit your TP. So, not liking this. Now let's win profit. I want another green candle, but I'm not left 3 minutes. Okay. Want another green candle. So yeah, that's it. I speak. Okay. This level here seems like it's holding it. This one is 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Need to break that. M15 has form support, which is good. You see M15 form support, but I can still come back here. Retest that. M5. I don't want it to close the resistance. On the next 2 minutes, give me a green candle, not resistant. No, I want to give. Oh, I won't get paid. That's not good. This is the last level to hold it. Last level to hold it, if not, stop loss is. The range for that is here. M5 pullback. If you just give me a engulfing and give me an M1 sell breakout. See, it's fighting. I might switch. Ooh, so close. Oh, the price spread and take me out. Close above this doji. 1 minute. That was a close call, innit? Look at that. Need to break above this way. It's F5. I don't like this. Do not like that. Do 57. 57.88. Stop loss 1. Oh, wait, that's too much. $57.42. Come on, man. Why did you not tap me out? That's literally TP. No way. On the manual close one, leave one running. What a naughty. How can they not tap me out? Let's show you. Oh, now it tapped me out. Bloody hell. Alright guys, that's me done for the day. It was a very close call, but in the end we still had TP. So yeah, anyway, I know, yeah, very close. I had to close manually on one of them, and then the other one finally tap out. Okay, thanks for watching again. We'll come back tomorrow, hopefully. Well, tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Well, I'm doing Wednesday. I might be a bit later, gotta do something at 12 o'clock, because normally I come stream at 12 o'clock. So I might be a bit late, but I'll still try to come on, yeah? I don't know where I want to take this sell or not now. We're in my zone now. But the only thing I don't like is this M5. I didn't want this M5 to form. I wanted a green all the way. And then golfing on the green, and which gave me M1 BRCF to come down here. But nevertheless, I don't know. I'll see. I'm not going to be a chart now. I might look at my phone when I'm out. I'm going to go out now. I can see. Yeah, so alright. Thanks guys. I'll see you tomorrow, yeah? Hopefully. Take care.